No one on Earth can explain why you are aware that you exist right now.
In fact, most of what your brain is doing, from processing the light hitting your eyes to deciding you're hungry, is happening completely behind the scenes, totally outside of your awareness. And get this, your brain can be nudged to perform certain actions by things you don't even consciously see, making you think a decision was all yours when it really wasn't.
And maybe the most baffling fact of all, we can map every single neuron that fires when you see the color red, but we have absolutely no idea how that physical activity creates the private experience of seeing redness.
This whole baffling situation is what philosophers and neuroscientists call the hard problem of consciousness. It's really the central mystery of you.
Now, scientists are actually pretty good at solving what they call the easy problems. You know, how the brain processes data or focuses attention. Those are basically mechanical questions. But the hard problem is different. It asks, why does all that processing feel like something on the inside? Why aren't we just biological robots running a program with the lights off?
That inner feeling? That's what philosophers call qualia. It's the unique sting of a paper cut, the specific taste of chocolate, the sound of a particular song. They're the building blocks of your entire world, and science can't find them anywhere in the physical brain. Philosopher David Chalmers summed it up perfectly. He asked, how does the wet, messy biological stuff of the brain, just cells and electricity, create your rich inner world of thoughts and feelings? How do you get mind from meat? So, faced with this enormous puzzle, where do scientists even begin? Well, they start by trying to crack the brain's code.
The main approach is a hunt for the neural correlates of consciousness, or NCCs. The idea here is pretty simple. If we can find the exact brain activity that fires up every single time you have a particular thought, say seeing your best friend's face, then maybe, just maybe, we've found the physical footprint of consciousness itself.
They're searching everywhere. Is it in a specific spot, like the prefrontal cortex? Is it a certain electrical rhythm, like the gamma waves that seem to sync up different parts of the brain? Or is it not a place at all, but the way information flows? These are the breadcrumbs they're all following.
But after all this time, all this searching, the number of theories that have actually been proven by experiments is zero. A big fat zero. We have some incredible clues, some fascinating ideas, but as of right now, this case is completely wide open.
So this brings us to the main suspects in the investigation. Let's run through a couple of the top competing theories trying to solve this thing.
First up, you have the global workspace theory. The best analogy is to think of your brain as a theater. Most of the work is done backstage, in the dark. That's all your unconscious activity. But when a piece of information becomes conscious, it's like an actor stepping into a bright spotlight on stage. That information is then broadcast out to the whole audience, all the other parts of the brain. Consciousness is basically a brain-wide broadcast.
Then you have something called Integrated Information Theory, or IIT. And this one is pretty wild. It suggests that consciousness isn't unique to brains at all. It might be a fundamental property of any system that's complex and interconnected. IIT even proposes a unit of measurement for it, called phi, which could theoretically act as a consciousness meter for anything, a brain, an animal, or even the internet.
So you've got GWT, seeing consciousness as a theater of the mind. You've got IIT, seeing it as a property of any integrated system. And then there are even more out there ideas, like OR, which suggests consciousness comes from quantum physics happening inside our neurons. 3 completely different approaches, all for the same mystery.
So, where does all this leave us? It leaves us staring at what is, quite possibly, the single greatest unknown in all of science. And this isn't just some abstract puzzle. The answer has huge implications for everything. Do animals have conscious experiences? Could we ever build a truly conscious AI? Answering this question is fundamental to understanding our place in the universe and what it even means to be alive. Which brings it all back to the most personal and the most profound question there is. Out of all the billions of people who have ever lived, each with their own private inner world, why are you experiencing this one, right here, right now? Why are you, you?